For thousands of years, we have been living into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch, a prison for your mind. If you want to get out of this prison, the first thing you must do is realize that you are in prison. If you think you are free, you can't escape. I could go even more deeper by saying that in fact, you are the prison. One of the biggest secrets to escape the reincarnation prison matrix is learn how to control your own emotions, and sometimes it's necessary even to neutralize some of them at all, especially the negative ones. It might sound a bit confusing at first since it is known that negative reptilians, for example, doesn't have too much emotions. They actually get nutritionally fed by all negative emotions generated by human beings on Earth. But contrary most people think, the spirits of light are not emotional beings too. They are aware that human emotions has capability to bring blind spots in life and in afterlife as well. Now you might be asking, what's the difference between enlightened beings and negative beings since both of them are not emotional beings? The difference is that, contrary to negative beings, the enlightened beings do have consciousness. They have a gold maxim: what you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others. They follow the cosmic law, period. That's the main difference. The negative beings don't follow any law, rules, or any moral concept. Their only goal is to possess the power over others no matter what. So, human emotions came to exist as a result of an experiment of the soul living for the first time into biological bodies, but something went wrong in this experiment. The percentage of duality should never exceed 42%, but unfortunately, this percentage increased to 85% in our Milky Way. This high level of duality ended up creating very heavy emotions like hate, fear, and guilt, for example. We are all divine, and as divine beings, we have the power of co creation with us, whether you know it or not. It means that our emotions have power enough to create our own destiny here in the astral plane simultaneously. So, when you have feelings of guilty in your personal life, for example, you are already choosing to reincarnate one more time since you are unable to forgive yourself. When you have feelings of hate, for example, you are already choosing to reincarnate again since you are unable to forgive others. Then you choose reincarnate one more time in order to take your revenge. When you have a very strong desire for power or desire to be a famous person, for example, you are already choosing reincarnating again since you are unable to accept yourself as you are, and since you still want to have power over others. These kind of feelings are contrary to our cosmic essence, since no one is better than anyone else. After getting involved by all these negative emotions, we ended up trapped into this matrix. These negative emotions became a kind of mental prison for all of us. The more emotional person you are, more you'll be involved into this cosmic game of duality since the negative emotions has capability to blind us from the correct perception about how to act harmonically in many situations. I'm not saying that we must become cold people, I'm just saying that if you want to get out of this invisible prison, it is necessary first to neutralize these negative emotions by reconnecting yourself to your cosmic consciousness. After get this reconnection activated, you'll be able to heal yourself from these negative emotions. Emotions like fear, anger, guilt, hate, romantic love. But wait a minute. Love's supposed to be the only thing which can raise our vibrations, right? Well, I totally agree with that, but the word love has been misunderstood for the simply desire to possess power over someone. I'm going to give you an example. When a man says that he loves a woman, this emotion at first seems to be a beautiful thing, but this feeling in most cases is just a projection of our ego. It is conditional love. If that woman doesn't return his love, that same feeling called love may becomes hate, and that lovely man may become extremely aggressive to others, especially to that woman for have chosen another man instead him, for example. So this aggressiveness now can make him even to kill someone if it's necessary in order to get back what he thinks belong to him, or he can do that simply for revenge. This kind of situation has happened a lot all over the world, not just in relationships but also in many families. The more incarnations you have on Earth, more difficult it will be for you to neutralize these negative emotions. As I have said, the best way to neutralize our negative emotions is replacing them by consciousness. Note, there's a big difference between consciousness and emotions. Emotions are the result of the chemical reactions occurred in our physical body. Consciousness is our divine essence, the awareness of your inner self. You can feel it like a calm voice talking to you by intuition. So, all of you are able to start healing yourself from these negative emotions as long as you authorize your stellar guides to remove all emotional implants from your physical body and DNA. It is also very important to make decrees of freedom during your meditations in order to achieve that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. See you next time.